Hey guys, how you doing? And if you have never aren't familiar with me, my name is Elton McFall from Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Today is February 15th, day after Valentine's Day 2024. And the time is sometime after 8 p.m. or or as we say here in French in Quebec, après 20 heures, after 2000 hours. So anyway, as a lot of people know, I am a specialist in selling vintage literature, particularly original magazine ads. It doesn't matter if it's Coca-Cola or cars or whatever, everything from like the 30s to the 2000s. And I had been meaning for some time actually to make a video of pretty much most of the SAAB ads that I had in my file here, in my file cabinet, along with all the other European and Japanese car ads that I've listed over the past so many years. And what I do sometimes is, if I want to move some stock, because car guys are always loyal to certain makes, like the Saab, there's Saab guys, there's guys into Jaguars, guys into Mustangs, and so forth and so forth. So that's where I come in. I'm a collector. I've been collecting magazines for many years. I take them apart, carefully remove the advertisements, and here we are. I literally just finished putting all this stuff on my floor here in the living room. There's my kitchen. And I haven't even counted to see how many of these are. I don't even know how much I'm going to sell these for. There's even more of these now than when I put a lot of these maybe a year or two ago. And I think maybe I only sold like a couple of them or something like that. And it's funny because Saabs are pretty popular, but I never sold many of these ads. And I just think it's probably because they were just such of an inferior quality. Like everything breaks on these cars. I think people who have them, they can't afford, they can't afford to buy ads. I mean, prove me wrong. I know the same could be said for Peugeot, for example, and there are people they'll say, "Oh no, Peugeots are great cars," blah blah blah. So as you can see, it's an assortment of 900s, 99s, 9000s, 93s. Everything starts with a 9 with Saab, eh? Oddly enough, I don't even think I have practically a turbo ad left in here. But again, this is really for the fanatic, the true enthusiast, and yeah, that one there, that 80, I think that's an 86 there. That's a duplicate of this one right here. That's a Canadian ad, by the way. And let's see, let's count to see how many there are, eh? So that I can put a price on this. Actually, let me pause this a second here. Let me count this off and figure out how much I want for all these things. I'd rather sell them, obviously, the whole thing together at a really good deal to possibly you, the buyer, or a gift for somebody. And by the way, I only charge $5 to ship all this stuff, or I'll sell half of them. I don't really want to start picking one only or two. It's just like, it's not really worth the effort, to do all this stuff. So I'm going to pause this a second, count this off, and see how much I'm going to sell all this stuff for. And by the way, not all these are American. Some of them are Canadian. There's a few European and so forth. So let's see here. Okay, so I counted 46 ads, 46 original ads dating from the 60s. But most of them are really mostly I think from the 80s and 90s. There's some obviously from the 70s as well. You can see they're all in great shape. I think there's a couple of French European ads, maybe even here, French Quebecois, Canadian. I know there's a German ad in here. I think this one here is German, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe it's not this one. No, it's this one, I think, eh? Anyway, I'm too lazy to crouch down and check it out. I'm old now. I'm 48. I'll be 49 this year. And I'm just giving you all the angles so you guys see they're all in great shape. And they're all originals, by the way. I don't sell duplicates here. If you have any doubts. See, this was cool about filming this because using my fan base to see if it could help me sell these. Actually, I'm thinking about one of you there. One of you guys, my friend out in Sweden there. You're a big fan of my channel. Awesome, I think your name is. I'm not sure if it's pronounced that way, but I know you have a Saab. I think it's a 97. So, yeah, maybe not. I don't know if you have the money to buy all this probably, but hey, I don't know, man. I mean, listen, I got one of my fans, he's like early 20s, and the guy bought like most of my Chrysler product ads for like $150. So, don't let age fool you, believe me. And, so I determined a number. So let's say 46. I counted like 46, and let's say 45 because in case somebody doesn't want this duplicate here. So $100 for everything. So let's say there were 50. That's $2 a piece. It's just not even $3 a piece. That's peanuts. Puro. And I'm including shipping. $100 Canadian, which is even cheaper in US, which is probably like 80, 75 US. So this is a really great opportunity for really the true hardcore Saab fan, a fan of European cars. Giving you a nice close up here. I'm gonna actually upload this right away. This is a beautiful thing about technology. You know, as much as the phones thing drives me nuts, like a lot of people, when you're really old school and you take transit, like me, I'm visually impaired. I'm a car fanatic. I'm an automotive artist, as you can see here. But it drives me nuts to see people constantly looking at their phone, or constantly not looking at anybody else. And you know, I mean, anyway, I'm old school. You know, I just like looking at cars and birds and buildings and the blue sky and clouds and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Just, you know, look at even my screensaver is a photo I took back over 20 years ago at a show in Ontario, 74 Dodge Monaco, done up as a Mount Prospect police car. So yeah, $100, eltonmcfall@hotmail.com if you want to get in touch with me. eltonmcfall@hotmail.com if you're serious. And yeah, I'll take Interac e-transfer here in Canada. Or of course you can do PayPal, but I prefer PayPal if you're in Europe or something, or in the States. I'm not crazy about PayPal as much as, because Interac is free, but PayPal they charge you. So anyway, that's about it. Excuse me. That's about it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Take care and all the best. And maybe I won't. Maybe I'll upload this almost right away. I'm just gonna take all this off the floor here and put it back in the file over here. And maybe I won't even have to list them for sale. So maybe, you know, because what I do, it's a lot of it is just timing. Timing is everything, you know. So I'll just give you a quick last look here, quickly. Try not to step on them and stuff, you know. Yeah, lots of 900s, eh? There you go. Could even put the light on here, come to think, if I want to, eh? There we go. Probably should have put that to begin with. That's it, guys. Thanks again for watching. This is, I think, my favorite, this one here, the 9.3. All right, boys and girls, take care. Bye-bye.